your hometown traffic with Marcus in the Toyota of Brookfield Traffic Center right here at Children's, Wisconsin. And hometown traffic is brought to you by Su Casa Grande Mexican Grill and Sports Bar. Dive into deliciousness of the freshest and tastiest Mexican food, Appleton Avenue in Menominee Falls, and SuCasaGrande.net. Marcus, what's up?
They had a traffic center right here in Children's, Wisconsin.
We got everything, Marcus. Thanks to the donations of folks listening in.
There you go. Well, right now, it's a slow ride right now on southbound 41 with delays stretching from Appleton down to Burleigh. Slowdowns on northbound 41 are running from Mayfair Road up to Hampton. If you're on northbound 43, it's slow from the Marquette up to Capitol. Some delays going eastbound on 94 from Holly Road into downtown, and there are delays on northbound 94 between Hubbard and Beach Road. I'm Marcus Allen with WKLH Hometown Traffic.
We're the Watch 12 forecast for today. It's one of those days Lindsay calls an alert day. That means that, well, things are going to be happening later this afternoon. For this morning, there's a dense fog advisory. It's just 53 degrees and cloudy, but later this afternoon, that's when things start to change. It gets warm. There's possibility for tornadoes and hail and heavy storms, so we'll keep you posted on all of that as the day goes on. It is currently 53 degrees. I'm Doreen, and we welcome America's guest, Jim Lombardo with Bell Ambulance, along with Chris Anderson. And every year we have the GLO, the Greater Lombardo Open, which is the golf outing that we do that, Jim, you put on at Western Lakes, and it supports all of the money that comes from that event, comes to support children's, and you have a check for us today.
Yeah, but I'm going to talk about a few people.
You can,
first.
please.
Sure.
Yes.
All right. I want to mention Gordy and Frank and Shay. They jumped on board last year. They're our sponsor, and they've been cool. I mean, Gordy is just a blast to work with, and give me a car, go see them and say the GLO section.
Okay.
All right. Rick and Wayne, my partners at Bell Ambulance, we couldn't do it if they would allow us to. So, and at the golf course, you just mentioned, Western Lake Golf Course, Paula and Greg Essig, along with their son-in-law, Jason Bowles, they put on a first-class event. We call it a carnival. It's kind of an inside joke.
It is kind of a carnival.
It is.
It's a good time.
So much stuff going on.
I would say it's a circus.
Circus?
The carnival circus was
Sideshow.
there you go. Anyway, we also want to mention Shelley and John Gossi. Now you tell me you're going to be on later on.
John is coming later today sometime, yeah.
John, you should have called me. From Lakeshore HVAC up in Sheboygan County. This guy is just amazing. He, listens. He's an avid listener. He goes around Sheboygan and Door County and solicits funds for the GLO. Just amazing.
One of the nicest guys I've ever met.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope he comes to the GLO and says funds.
Yes, yes.
And I was out in Vegas a week or so ago, and I met with the Vegas wackos, the ones who come in their
Their RVs, yeah, they park there for days.
They're coming in this year. They're
Excellent.
arriving Friday and leaving Tuesday. So Gino and Teray from Rum Runner, you're out in Vegas. I want to see a Packer game in Wisconsin. That's the place to go. You can see half Wisconsin there. And Phil Tatum from Caesars, who gives us stuff too. Jerry and Maria Arenas out at Palmer's, they give us that dinner every year, and then they double it up and sometimes triple it up. I mean, those are things that, that's what makes the event go over the top. Dale Z from Dale Z's, same thing. He's got his hand up in the air all the time. You can hurt his arm. Jim and Heidi Lindenberg from Union House. Everybody who comes to the outing gets a $25 gift certificate to Union House. I mean, that's impressive. And they're going to be out there this year with their barrel-aged whiskey old fashions too. So that'll be a big hit.
So you're saying there's drinking that happens at this?
There's so many holes. I think it's half the holes have something. So it's not a golf outing. It's a circus. It's a carnival.
It's a party.
There you go. It sure is. Brian Young, Milwaukee Steakhouse and Brewski's, he gives a dinner too. He's already committed to this year. Another guy, Ron Kaminsky, came up to me and just handed me a check for $500. I mean, that's the kind of people that come to the event. He already gave me the check this year, so they're just putting it in. Lindsay Fitzmaurice at Capitol Grill, probably one of the top items that we have there, the sliders. The Bell Barbecue, the guys from marketing, hook them up in the gazebo there, do a fresh slider when you come by. It's unbelievable. Kate and Bill Schroeder, what can you say? The Rock and his wife are there. And this year we have a special guest, Lance Allen, who's also going to join us this year.
Now at 58. Yep.
Yep, you got it. Patrick Donnelly from the Hyatt Regency in Chicago, they give us a nice setup for rooms and stuff that we auction off. The GLO committee, I can't thank them enough. You know, we're having a meeting tomorrow, and everything, they take 10, 15 minutes and we're done. Everybody knows what to do. There's no,
Well-oiled machine.
yeah, it is. It's for sure.
Now, this year sold out already, correct?
3 months ago.
Coming up in July, but so you're listening and this is something that you want to get involved with next year. You got to get on it right away when we start talking about it. You can be part of this and see the amazing event that Jim and everybody at Bell Ambulance and all those volunteers put on. It's an incredible event, and it always is for the kids.
Yep, yep. And we want to say thanks to all the golfers and the sponsors. I'm sure I missed somebody who could say, "Do I need to talk about me?" But, you know, we appreciate you. And we appreciate WKLH, Bob Green, I just saw him wander in there, he's over there. We just thank you for doing everything. We do a live remote from over there.
Jessica, yeah, we'll be involved again this year. And Jim, before you get to the check presentation, I know you're as recognizable as Yount or Giannis, but your chief operating officer over here, maybe not as recognizable because he recently lost a lot of weight, and apparently you look great because of that. Chris Anderson is here as well.
Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that.
And
I know there's less of me, but the part that's left is better.
Excellent. All right, now let's get to the reason that you guys are here. It's the check presentation. So this is from last year's event. This is the amount of money that was raised for the hospital. Chris, go ahead.
So I printed a copy of the check, but then on the way here I realized we're on the radio, so nobody can see it. But
We'll put
those
it
of
up.
you that are watching on the live stream, we have a check for $115,000.
nice.
Thank you. That is amazing.
Which is a record, and of course we want to beat that record this year, so we get everybody's help to do that.
So you can call now if you want, 414-337-WKLH, or text WKLH to 51555. And by the way, we're still in the middle of a power burst sponsorship from Pediatric Home Service, so if you donate something now, they'll double it during the 7 o'clock hour.
Wait, does that mean the check is
I was just gonna say that.
$230,000?
Did somebody just call in from there and say,
Double it up.
yep?
No, we appreciate it.
Yep.
So thanks for your time. Looking forward to the GLO once again this year in July. We'll be out there with you.
We appreciate the partnership with Bell Ambulance. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. The Miracle Marathon continuing, presented by Mars Family Foundation with Milwaukee's Hometown Morning Show here on 96.5 WKLH.